My name is Vignesh Sriram. I'm the current Director of Operations here at Vitamin Corner. It's a pleasure to meet you. Today, I would like to discuss my analysis on our pop up strategy and which option I think will have the best future outlook for our business. Before I get into my specific option, I'd like to first talk about a few pertinent topics that I believe will enlighten our discussion. First, I'd like to talk about the nature and scope of distribution. There's essentially three forms of distribution: extensive distribution, which refers to our one single vendor having sole rights to sell our product. Then we'll also have selective distribution, which allows us to push our products through us to a limited number of outlets. And then there will be intensive distribution, which is us pushing our products through all possible avenues. Now, for our pop up strategy, we will have a limited distribution because we can only choose one of the three options, hence limited number of outlets. Next, I'd like to talk about the relationship between customer service and distribution. Now, there's many ways to maintain customer service and distribution, timely orders, and such and such. But I think the most important one is ensuring a good customer service experience. Now, this can just be with a smile, a hello, things like that. Now, I think this is the best managed with option three, Bermuda Salons, because that option allows us to put employees in each outlet, which allows us more control over the overall situation, which again enables us to provide a better customer service. Excuse me. Next, I'd like to talk about overhead and operating costs. Operating costs essentially talks about the cost behind the production process when it comes to making vitamins, machinery, labor, product, like the materials, of course. Overhead now refers to more fixed costs, which involves maintaining business faculties, paying employees, and along these lines, Bermuda salons will, of course, incur a huge overhead because we're having to hire more employees to put in each outlet. Fitness Now will have a moderate overhead. There'll still be overhead because we have to maintain our display, but not nearly as much as hiring new employees. And then the campus bookstores will have little to no overhead because we're just reserving a space. Next, I'd like to talk about factors that influence business risk. Now, for our pop up store strategy, the most important one I feel the one that's most pertinent is operational risk, which involves human error, misplaced information, and things along those lines. I believe this is I'll go ahead and better managed with option three, Bermuda salons, because there's again our employees there who are able to have more control over the situation. The best way to remedy risk is control. Now, although fitness now we don't have as much control, there will be more surveillance. There will also be more security than the campus bookstore because it's in the lobby of Fitness Now, and there'll be more Fitness Now employees and things like that. Essentially, although Bermuda salons will have more control, Fitness Now is still a viable option when it comes to reducing our risk. Next, I'd like to talk about the different factors that influence consumer, client, and business buying behavior. Now, there's many factors, including social factors like celebrity status and such like that. There's also personal factors like age, age, ideology. Then there's economic factors like personal, sorry, like personal income and liquid assets. Now, by having a concrete understanding of these various buying behaviors, we are able to better target our specific demographic. For us, essentially, it would be with Fitness Now and the campus bookstore because college students and those who exercise are more likely to be health conscious, which hence will lead them to have a buying behavior towards our vitamins, which of course will help with their health, as opposed to Bermuda salons, where that target demographic is not really as much with buying. Is not really known to buy vitamins nearly as much as those who are exercise often or college students or along that age gap. I've taken a lot of your time. I'll bring for me. I believe the best option is option two, Fitness Now. Although there is somewhat of an overhead, it's far less than Bermuda salons, and it's a manageable overhead. There's obviously more risk involved than Bermuda salons, option one, but again, it also allows moderate risk control compared to the campus bookstore, and again, that overhead really negates Bermuda salons, in my opinion. And again, there will be more security, more surveillance with fitness now because we are in the lobby. Now, of course, I also believe that because we're having a specific target demographic, essentially those who are more health conscious, who go to fitness now, are more likely to buy our supplements, which will have a higher sales record in the future. So, with lower risk, moderate overhead, and of course, our target demographic, I believe that option two is the most viable option for the future outlook of our pop up store strategy. Thank you for your time. I'm Vignesh. I'm Vignesh. Sriram, it's been a pleasure to meet you. Goodbye.